second thought, since the nicotine in vape.
Yo, bitch ass up. Alright. We on? Let me double check it. We on? We on? Yeah, we back on. We on? Yeah, we on with a little delay, but we on. We on. I got psyched again. Here we go again. All right. Here we go again with the YouTube. Yeah. Here we go again with the YouTube, bro. All right. So these are the stocks I played for this week. Let me put this one here. I didn't play for nothing. But the ones I added to watch list, or the ones I put into my watch list, or in my swing alerts in the Discord section. Beyond, I really alerted this shit Monday, bro. Right here, Monday. You see, Monday. Of this hammer. Of this bullish hammer. What happened the next few days? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Boom! We broke out all my levels. We broke out this previous high of 508 daily price target right here. As you guys can see, we went above 508, and then we also filled this gap. Pretty nice big green candle, heading for the next previous daily high, which was the April high, which was last month's high. Next price target at 571. So after the daily price target, the previous daily price target, I hopped in right here. Arrow. Yeah, so I hopped in right here. No, right here. I added to watch this right here. Yup. Then the next days, following day, we lagged a bit, but it was still a 2-up candle. After this 2-up candle, we had another 2. So right here, I saw, right here too, we had a 2, 2, 2 right here. Therefore, I put a 2, 2 bullish continuation right here. I think I posted it like that on the watch list. Yep. And then boom, this shit kept going up. Only 2 ups. And beat previous high right here. Yeah, this candle beat this previous high. This candle beat this previous high, and we broke out at an important level, which was April's high. Now we're heading for next price target, which is set at 680. That could be a weekly or a monthly price target. Nah, I don't see none. But we also have a supply zone right here, though. We have a supply zone right here that if we go above 680, we might just touch it. For real, we might just. Most likely, though. But yeah, this already ran. Let me see how much the contracts ran. The contracts literally ran, bro. A whole ass marathon right here. Let me see. Beyond, right here. Beyond $5 call, I added at $60.60 right here. Wednesday, May 14th, right here. I added at $60. Right now it's at 168. With this move, from right here at $60 to over here, that's $108. Me screaming on live. Are we live? Yes, sir, we live. Let me see. Me screaming on live. Are we live? Yes, we live, fool. Alright, so beyond though. Yep. I was like, I bet that was the first one I sent. Let me see. Oh, this one live. On Discord. No way. Alright, so that was beyond. Let me see. GXBRIELTRADES watch list. Yup. Watching Beyond $5 call expiration this week. Oh, that was another one. Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. Yup. It was 5:14 at 2:43 p.m. So that means by next day, by this day, you know, it went up. You still have some chance to buy it here at the lows right here. But yeah, from $60. Oh, I had it on a good position too. Right here, Wednesday though. I just called it out late, but I added to watch list at 60 right here, and then by the next day, no, right here, yeah, right here, it also closed at 115 around here. Yup. And I saw that we had a support level right here, a daily bullish fair value gap. What else? And yeah, that shit was just good, but I said it hit our previous daily price targets. We hit April's high. I called it out on my watch list. Did I send an alert for this? Let me see. No, I didn't send an alert. I just played Coles, KSS, and Redfin. Them hoes were bangers. Let me go on to them now. Now here for the money making stocks right here. I was fucking impressed. Like finally, bro. Finally these bitch ass stocks want to hit and market bullish. Yeah, buddy. This week it was bullish, bro. Thank God. Thank God for Trump and fucking that motherfucking Chinese food making a deal and shit. Cause damn, that shit helped out a lot. Shit would have been whack as fuck. Shit would have been whack as fuck if we kept on with that trade war. Shit would have been fucking embarrassing shit. Let's look at SPY. Look at my analysis on SPY too, bro. Hella spot on. This was just today. So right here, damn. I literally woke up like around here. I woke up at 8 and I was like, shit, should I get some? I should wait till it closes and find the signal. The signal was right here, bro. Right here, bro. I think that's a doji candle, right? Doji candle, let me see. Still learning the name. So, doji candle right here. Yeah, no? Yeah. I think so. It's a doji candle. Yeah, so it was a doji candle right here, and then we broke above right here that 15-minute ORB. It rejected it though. Didn't want to, go off right away, but it still did. That 15-minute opening range breakout. We closed right here, right there. We should have gotten an entry on the 5-minute, which was right here. This is the 15-minute, so we would have gotten an entry around right here at 591.90, basically 592, and if we let it ride, it would have been at 594 right now. What was the high? 593.87. Still, there's 13 minutes till power hour. But yeah, this shit played out nice, bro. Look at the pre-market high. So it bounced right here on the pre-market high. This would have been another buy signal right here, and then boom. But yeah, then we had a 1 hour bullish fair value at right here. That was the signal too right there, bro. Above that midpoint of that bullish fair value gap, which would have been right here, literally right here at 8. I would have gotten in at 590 or maybe less, bro. Imagine getting into calls right here at the bottom. Shit. I saw it right here though. I saw it right here at 590.70, and now it's at 593.79. That's $3 since I've seen it. This analysis though, hella spot on, bro. Mark my pre-market low, 15-minute opening range low, 15-minute opening range high, ORB high, the pre-market high. We broke out the 15-minute ORB high, and then right here, this was the buy signal right here at 9 a.m. You would have hopped in at 592. You would have held until almost 594. Would have made some good profit right there. But yup. That's some good shit right there for SPY, but I was back on calls. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the 15-minute, but look at the daily though. Look at the daily. I sent it on the watch list, yup. No, calls I didn't send on the watch list. I didn't, but I still called it out. Let me see what I called it out. By the open, KSS, $8 call at 24. Boom, I sent the alert like 5:13. When was 5:13? When was May 13? It was right here of this hammer candle. Look at that big green candle with this long wick to the bottom. You know, sellers try to fucking push it down, but at the end, buyers won. Buyers won. They closed above previous candle high. After that, we had an indecisive candle, but still, the buyers bought all that shit up because look at how much sellers try to sell this shit, and we still beat previous highs right here, bro. Why can't this shit lock, bro? Lock, bro. Yeah. Right here, called KSS, $8 call at 24 cents, $24 at 804 right here, almost at the top. I let it ride for a couple of days for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but I did get out, or I did send the alert to get out yesterday at 12:13. So yesterday, around like these highs, told them to get out, and it made like 80%, $20. Yeah, $20. So if you bought at 24 and you sold at 44, would have been 80%. But today it ran, as you guys can see. I sold right here, sold in this candle, but then the next day it ran. It ran to, let me see how much, bro. It ran to the highs when it was this high, like right now. I don't know what time it was, but I think it was around 11:30. Around 11:30, it hit for $82. So from $24 to $82. I mean, that's a pretty good play from Tuesday to Friday. That would have been like $60. Yeah, 58, $60. 58 to be exact. This was a banger though. I seen a bullish daily fair value gap right here. We were on top. We just recently had broken out the 21 EMA too, and I saw that we had opportunity to touch the 50 EMA because it hasn't done it. So maybe right here we reject. But then I drew my targets. First, I drew this breaker structure I seen. I was like, yep, didn't go up from here. So, and it didn't retest or it didn't bounce off this breaker structure. It just literally gapped down. It opened right here. It opened at what? 620? Nah, it opened at 785. And then the sellers bought all this shit. The buyers tried to buy some, but they got stopped right here at 60. 664 is where it closed. Then this one. Then on Friday it opened over here and shit. But yeah, indicating that buyers wanted to be in this shit. Buyers wanted to buy this up. And then right here, this is a what? A 2-up candle. But then went back down, up, down, up, down. And it was just a matter of time till we had a nice move to the upside, targeting that breaker structure. And since it wasn't right here, I saw an opportunity right here on May 13th, I think, when it closed above that breaker structure. I was like, yeah, that's a buy signal. But then next day, as I was telling you, the sellers came in, buyers bought most all of it, closed right there. This shit closed at 811, closed above 796, which is the breaker structure, and then we kept going up. We kept going up until we hit that weekly target. We also had that weekly target at 868. Yep, 868. And then we had a bearish weekly candles. So we went above that previous weekly high, which was 868. We're at 875, and if we close above that weekly high, we have some next levels that we're gonna touch at 889, and then 912. But yeah, we could probably touch that bearish weekly candle if we don't reject from here. Yeah, that was a banger call from $24 to what, to 82. Shit. Just reviewing the stocks I called out this week. I still have to look out for a stock for next week, bro. I could do that on the weekend. No, I can't do that on the weekend because I'm trying to hop in today. So let's look at Bumble real quick. Let's look at Bumble, this bitch ass dating app though. Let's see. That looks like a hammer. This looks like sellers wanted to buy the shit out of this candle and wanted to drop, but still, well, what are we in? We're in a bearish weekly fair value gap. I think we're gonna bounce off this low of that bearish weekly fair value gap. It looks like we did. Last Friday's high was at 581, and today we're at 579. So we have to close above Friday high for this shit to go up into Monday's high, this week's high, which is 602, because we rejected it. I saw it right here at May 13th. I did, right? Yeah, I added 511, so I added right here 511. That shit was what? Shit, my bad. These Discord fools be sending some sauce, and I just copy and paste into my notes and shit. The weekly though, the weekly on Bumble. This was like a nice PMG pivot machine gun to the downside, and then I knew, oh, right here, reversal right here. We gotta have one to the upside. Then on this weekly candle, I saw that we went above previous highs. So I'm not too sure I want to play Bumble anymore, cause yeah, I don't want to, bro. It might go up, but see, pulling some bullshit. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is gonna reject off that Friday high, off last week's high. It's gonna reject. We're gonna come down maybe to that bearish weekly fair value gap right here to that low, and then go up. But yeah, I ain't hopping in this shit. fuck out of here, Bumble. Redfin though, the last the last alert before we get into a play, bro, a live play where I hop in and shit, which is 4 minutes. I have to hurry up and do this shit in 4 minutes, because in power hour these stocks be fucking banging though. Alright, for Redfin, I drew my trend lines and I saw that, oh, we broke out one, and I saw it was on May 13th, I guess, I believe. Oh shit, hold on. I'm trolling these fools in my Discord. Alright, swing alerts. Shit, right here. By the open Redfin, right here. When was that shit? May 14th? Nah, May 13th. Yes, right here. This candle. I saw this big ass candle, and I was like, oh, we try to push price down. They tried pushing price down so it could keep going down, but that's not what buyers wanted or what I had in mind. So that shit broke this trend line with that big ass green candle right here, but with a long wick to the downside, meaning that, oh, yep, sellers didn't get what they wanted, so buyers in control now. Buyers in control. We had a bullish daily fair value gap right here. with Monday's high, Wednesday's low. And yeah, this shit was a banger, honestly, because I got in at 11:41. I sent the alert at 11:41 right here, mate. Oh my god. Cause the motherfucker just streaming peace. God damn. Anyways. Alright, so I hopped in right here at 11:42. Then Wednesday it kinda lagged. Wednesday and Thursday this shit lagged. We did reach a high right here. We reached a high of 1020. 1020 on Wednesday, and contracts went from $16 to $30. It wasn't that much, but it was still some significant gain. It was like 50% right there. But this candle, the high was 1089. 1089. I even sent this alert too on 1014 right here. Hit for $30, almost 100%. I think it was 80%, but yeah. Next 2 days can be big. Is what I said for KAS on 514. 514 right here. I said next 2 days can be big. Boom, boom. Look at them days. Big, big. They were big. But yeah, back to Redfin. Body open Redfin. High of day 1020. 66% off the high, which was 514 right here. Then the next day, boom, KSS banging from 24 to 35. Then Redfin was at break even. This hoe was at break even yesterday, right here. Even though it was Thursday, May 15, and it was break evens right here. Break even was like around here, bro. Literally where it closed. But damn, boom, today. Redfin moved yesterday, is which I said yesterday, so meaning Wednesday. Redfin moved yesterday and it's lagging today. Yes, it's lagging today. We had an inside bar right here, so it didn't break below this low, which was 963. The low is right here, 963, and it didn't go above this previous high. So we had an inside bar indicating that we would have a breakout either to the downside or to the upside. But with this price, with this volume, with this price action, I knew that we had to go up. Look at this hammer, this big ass hammer. Then this doji candle with a tight little body. Then the next candle was like a hammer with a big ass wick, meaning that sellers got fucking bought up and shit. And then the next day, boom, I seen on the pre-market last night. Pre-market, we were at 1033. I was like, oh yeah, we broke this level. We broke this previous high. So it was at 1033, like right here. 1033 right here. And then we just kept going up, bro, for sure. We kept going up. We broke that hoe. Now from break even yesterday to $82 a day, a higher day. From $16, from 0.16 to 82. That's massive. That's a massive gain right there. From 16 to 18. From 16 to 82. Shit, my bad. But yeah, we still stopped to close. $10 calls at $72. Stop to close Redfin. $10 call at 72. So I alerted that too. From 16 to 72 for a 329% gain. Let's go. That's a 329%. KAS was 80%. That's like what? That's like a 409%. 2 plays in 3 days. Let's just say a week. In a week we did 400%. There you go. That's gonna be the clickbait title for my fucking video this weekend. Shit. Oh shit. I gotta get going. It's 12:02. Alright, so yeah, that was the analysis for Redfin. Now let me look at AMS, because these would be distracting. Let me scroll something out real quick. What the fuck is this fool talking about? EXPD. I was Expedia, huh? Betters or what? What is it? EPD. Ah, this nigga. Enterprise products partners. Fool, this shit ain't gonna explode. If anything, this shit's gonna go down, bro. I don't know why this fool's so obsessed with EPD. Oh, maybe I do. Look at the weekly. Damn, look at that weekly. Nice weekly. I gotta hurry the fuck up, though. Oh, there you go. Sheesh. Daily. Well, what I see here is that we have a couple of fair value gaps. And by a couple, I mean I can draw to you all the fair value gaps I see, which we have one right here. Oh shit. We have a couple. Oh God, we do. The most recent one right here is this bullish one at 31.15. Right here. I think this shit is gonna blow. It's just gonna explode. My nigga, right here. That's a little small one. This one's kind of decent. Damn, we have hella fair value guys though, for real, for real. Then right here, this bearish one. This candle, these two candles made this one a bearish. Made it a IFVG inverse fair value gap. Yup. But fuck this shit, bro. I'm gonna look at some other fools fucking playing, bro. Like if that shit hit, it hit. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The high right here is 32.94. I usually don't like stocks like this, but just scoping it out for that fool. But I already got my shit. Oh. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. Oh, why the fuck am I lagging, bruh? Ah, damn, I gotta hurry the fuck up. Find a banger. I just have 8 minutes. I got somewhere to be. So, damn, bruh, look at this shit. What was the high? High at 664. What the fuck? That's crazy. The weekly. Boom. I ain't even gonna get in this. I don't even care. I don't even care what happens, bro. That's been. Look at the weekly. Looks like the move off was already done, so I ain't even wanna hop in this beyond though. This one's still popping up, bro. What are we gonna do about this? Look at the weekly. Look at the daily. What are we gonna do about this, bro? Like, I mean, I wanna hop in this shit, but it's already too late, so fuck that. Should have hopped in right when I called it, which was 10:13, bro. And if I'm correct, 5:13 was like right here, this little candle right here at $5. $5. The high was like 523. From 523 to 663, that's like $1.40. And that shit made all the difference. All the difference, bro. You know, I seen another one, ENVX. ENVX. Let me see. Anovix Corporation. So we went above that 50 EMA. Then we lagged a little. This was a breakout candle. We had an inside bar. And then this one is still inside the previous one, but then this one broke it. So now we look at the weekly. We see the strat. We have a 3-2-3-1-2 bullish reversal on the daily. What do we have? We have a 1-2-2 bullish rev strat. There we go. Let me take that R real quick. Then if we look at the weekly, let's mark our weekly levels. Oh, it's gonna hit off that 21 EMA right there on that weekly. Hopefully we go up. Right here on the weekly, we gotta draw a horizontal line. I think that's what that shit is called. 851, 850. Fuck it, I think it is called that. Horizontal ray. All right. So that previous high that we are targeting is that previous weekly low. Oh my god, what am I saying, bro? Previous weekly high at 850. At 850. Let's look at the 30 minutes. How does the 30-minute look? Let's go at the 1 hour. I like scalping through the 1 hour and 3 hour and 4 hour. On a daily though, I don't like this. I don't like the setup, bro. I really don't like the setup because on the weekly, it looks like it's gonna reject off that 21 EMA, and we're still, if we look at it, we're still on a downtrend. This was probably a sign for a reversal, but it went too quick to these highs instead of going like kind of slow back up to it, so we could like move up. But yeah, I don't think I want to get in this, bro. If you look at the 15-minute, how does the 15-minute look like? Yeah, pretty shit. Like it's, like it's lagging. So we found another one, KSSS, bro. That one's still up there. This one's still golded as fuck. So I did hop in right here. Tuesday, May 13 at 11. Right there. Boom. I let all this shit play out, bro. I let this shit play out. And from 24 bucks to 82. Boom. Shit was a banger. Bang her. Paying her. Look at the daily though. Daily. Yeah, I don't think I want to hop in this because it's rejecting off that weekly target. Looks like it's gonna reject off that weekly target, and it's for sure rejecting off that 50 EMA. So next one, Riot. Two bullish continuation. These are my type of fucking. That's more like it. Let me see the highs, bro. We beat this high of 881, 883. Then right here we beat this high too. But if we look at it, we need to get to 960. Well, we almost did, but we didn't. Almost, but we didn't. And I don't like how the 1 hour is looking like. So let's go back to the daily. Let's look for a banger. If I don't find a banger right now, then don't worry. We'll find one Monday for sure. Because then the news that happens during the fucking weekend is horrible. You never know what the fuck is going to happen if fucking Trump resumes the fucking tariffs on China and then that shit goes bearish and shit. Would be some bullshit. Serve though. We look at the 15-minute, 30-minute. 30-minute, we have a little reversal to the downside. To make sure we go to the strat, you see 2-1-2 bearish reversal. I was like, yup, that's a bearish reversal right there. That's a reversal right there. Fuck, market is shit today. No cap. Usually these 1 hour and 30-minute candles, they popping. I like this. Nah, I don't like this. Or do I like this? I don't know. Just some motherfuckers hungry, bro. So 3 hour. 1 hour 30 minutes. I gotta go though. I gotta go. I don't think I'll be back before 1, so I'm trying to find a banger live. Lunar. Nah, fuck that. What the fuck am I looking at on the 15-minute? Let's look at the 4-hour daily. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't like these stocks. I don't like these stocks with these long ass wicks. AEO. Pure bangers. Yeah, market is shit today. I don't want to lose money, so I might not even hop in anything, bro. Till Monday. Riven. Oh, I like Riven. Now, this is a stock I've had on watch since like April. Since like around here. Nah, since around here. Nah, yeah, I think since around here. I don't know, because I don't have it in fucking watch. But still, boom. This shit played out nice. I don't know. I think I had this shit when it was at $7. Like around here. No, shit was never at $7. Well, it was, but nah, come on now. I wasn't watching this shit from last year. Come on now. And I know that I was watching this shit around here. That's all I know. Rivian though. Oh, look at that weekly candle. Nice weekly candle. We beat these highs. So let's draw this trend line on the weekly. Right there. On the weekly. Where do we get more touches? Let's see what's up with this shit. Right there. I say right there, bro. Right there. Now, we mark our next weekly high. What is it? It's this one right over here. It's that high. That high of 1635. Perfect, right there. 1637. We'll put that 1637 bucket. Then we look at the daily. What do we have on the daily? I kind of like Ribbon. I'm fucking with Ribbon right now because right here we have a bullish fair value gap. We didn't mitigate right away, but we did right here to that midpoint. What happened after? We kept going up. We broke this daily high. Let me just draw it for the fuck of it, which was 1534. We'll put it at 1535. We broke it. We broke it today. It didn't break yesterday. It did go above it, but it didn't break like today. So we're now right here in this little zone. We're in that little zone. And what's gonna happen is that we probably hit 1637. Bullish daily fair value. Bro, you on live? If you're on live, I'll teach you real quick. Oh. So, alright, bro. If you're on live, these bullish fair value guys, YouTube is not what? The fuck you mean there? Fuck is this bullshit? Receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Shut the fuck up. Bitch. Still running. If it's still running good, then we good. Yeah. Those for next week. Oh yeah, this one for next week, bro. I'm looking at Ribbon for next week. But look, if you're looking at it, bro, look. This was the previous weekly high. Previous weekly high. Oh shit, I don't even know when that was, bro. Don't even pay attention to that. That shit was like, shit was a couple of weeks back. Alright though, this is the high that we're looking at though. This is the price target we were looking at if we were to draw this bullish fair value gap. So you draw the most recent fair value gap. In this case, we have a bullish one, and you see how it plays out. You know, you see how it plays out, and to reach next daily target. You know, next price target. So, for example, if we were watching ribbon like around here in one of these candles, you'd know that you'd have to target these highs first, right? You have to target this high first, which is at 14.16. Put it at 14.15. So alright, you see that right here we don't have a fair value right here. So actually we do, but fuck it, I'm gonna teach you like from right here. We on top of the 21 EMA. So we broke out the 21 EMA. We had a little retest right here, and then we go up. We break above that previous daily high. We create a daily bullish fair value gap. We mitigate into it, and then once it breaks this high, you start looking at next highs. That's the strat. I know you know this, bro. 1445. We'll put it at 1446, and then you see that we break this high. We broke this high, and then now we break this high. We broke that high, but we didn't close above it. Next candle we did, also the next candle, and then also the next candle. And on all of this, you have a bullish fair value gap. You have a fair value gap, and you're still above the fair value gap. But you came in right here. You came in right here on this bullish fair value gap. You touched the midpoint. As long as it doesn't close below the fair value gap, we chilling, we cool. So as long as it's still on top, and as long as it doesn't touch that quick, because if the bullish fair value gap would have, like right now, like on this candle, would have gone down or inside, that shit wouldn't have been good. But since it took its time to go back inside the fair value gap, this shit was golden. This candle was golden because it was a buy opportunity right here. But yup, right here. So right here, you're like looking at ribbon right here off of this fair value gap. Now you're targeting previous daily high. So once you target previous daily high, what is this percentage, bro? How much for the Discord, sir? Are we live? This I know, bro. It's free. It's free. Got a little free section, but then the premium, that one's paid. But yeah, it's free. So yeah, bro. Right here, this was like the previous daily high. So we see that we have a bullish fair value gap. We went inside, touched that midpoint, and then right here, you're not even looking at the previous targets right here. Now you're looking for the big move to this high. And then boom, what did it do? It broke above it. It didn't close though, but today it's breaking above, and it's looking to close. So since we have all those indicators, look, we have another fair value gap, bro, right here. Shit, this is a nice live example from 1503 to this low. That's another bullish fair value gap. So what's gonna happen? What is gonna happen? That we're gonna keep going up because this is a big ass green candle, bro. This is a big ass green candle for sure. And then right here we don't have no more previous highs. We broke above this previous high. So next previous high, bro, is 1637. Yep, 1637. So we're right now, we're right here in a little zone, in this zone, and we're going up right now as we speak, bro, as I'm fucking speaking. So let's look at the 1 hour. This is looking way too good. Shit, it broke above its pre-market high too. I don't know if I want to mark that though or not. I'm chilling, I'm straight. But that's the pre-market high, 1577. So that's where I start looking for plays for next week. Because the 3 hour, 4 hour, and the daily look massive. They look nice. That weekly too though. That weekly. Let's look at the 30 minute, 15 minute. Oh, 15 minute, perfect. I think it's breaking high a day. I think. Pretty sure it is. Because the high of this candle was 1577. It's at 1577. One more point. One more point and we break above that high. Oh shit. Alright. Gotta hurry up. Search up ribbon. I think it did already. 1579. Yup, it already did. It's high. High of day was 1577. Now it's at 1579 by 2 points. We beat that shit. We beat high of day. I think this is where we buy right here. I'm gonna look at May 23rd, which is next week. I'm gonna look at some calls. Maybe that $17 call. Oh, there, banger, boom, like that. That banger $17 ribbon call has 10,000 volume. 10,000 volume, 2,000 open interest. Fuck, should I hop in that one? I'm gonna hop in two. Low key, I like this shit. And I'm gonna hop in two. So I'm gonna manage that shit. I hopped in at right here. I hopped in at 1579. Where's that shit at? 1579. As you guys can see my fucking phone screen. But yeah, I'm in at 15. I'm in at 15, boys, for that $17 call. Now I set up my long position. So the play is Riven $17 call. Riven $17 calls. I look at the 1 hour and I put my lows. Let me switch this shit. I put my stop loss below previous candle. Yeah, we're gonna put it below previous low candle. What is the call out? Riven 17 call. Cannot hear you that well. Oh shit. Riven 17 call for next week. 10K volume, 2K OI. Riven $17 call, 15-minute. Oh, fuck! I should have looked at the 5-minute before an entry. What a dumbass. Loki should have entered right here at 1568. Oh well, fuck it. I already got a stop loss set. Stop loss is the low of previous candle, which is 1569. So gonna give it a little room to breathe. So we'll say 1568. 1568 is my stop loss. My take profit. We want that 2.5 always, but damn, imagine we get a 5. A risk reward ratio of 5. That's gonna be like 5 times what I put in. So from 30 to 5, it's gonna be like 150. 150 per contract, and I got 2 contracts, so it's gonna be like, nah, I'm doing that math wrong. I don't know, but right here I want to get a 2.5 right there. So shit, man, oh man. Let's see. Oh, we're still not down. We're not down because people know that they gonna buy this shit up. So yeah, I already got my stop loss though. I got my stop loss set. Fuck, that was a horrible entry. Damn. But if it goes up during the weekend, I ain't gonna bitch about it. Shit looking too good though. Too good to miss out. So yep, that was the call. Riven, $17 call. I'm gonna have to fix my voice shit, cause yeah. Yup. My boy was telling me that he couldn't hear me, but hey, we still sent that alert out. Yeah, oh shit, it's about to be 12:30 and I gotta go. So that's what's up with this. We're gonna look at the 30-minute close, but we're still above previous daily high, which was 1568. As long as we don't go below, I don't think we're gonna go below that. I don't think we are, but I already got a stop loss just in case. And yeah, that's how I played these bangers. Beyond, everything was in my Discord. Beyond, KSS, Redfin, all fucking bangers, homie. And now we're gonna add Ribbon. Yeah, for sure. Oh no, EPD. I don't know about that. I'm watching this shit though. Yup. Oh shit, I didn't even add to my watch list. Riven. I have to go right here. That's crazy. Riven though. That's the one on watch for sure. This is the one I have on watch. But yeah, without further ado, that was it for today. I'm out. Banger ass call. Remember me when that Riven $17 call for next week hit. Yep. As always, thank you for joining the stream. 4 hours. The daily. This shit looks massive. This shit looks beautiful. Yep. Look at all this room for it to run. We'll see what's up with it. Maybe we'll live stream Monday if I don't have work, but I have work today, so I gotta do some couple stuff before I go in that board. But yeah, I'm out. I'm in those plays.